He was a regular and a producer of the entertainment show in Ballard, and he is a member of the People's Republic of Comedy. I give you the one, the only, Travis Vogt!
Did you ever notice? Did you guys ever? All right, folks. I was gonna come up here and tell some jokes. These jokes that I wrote here. I was gonna tell them to you. And you were gonna laugh. You were gonna laugh hysterically, and I was gonna get a standing ovation and probably a couple of hand jobs too. But something happened to me earlier on this evening, and I haven't been able to get it from my head, and it just makes all of this just seem like it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so tonight, I'm not gonna tell jokes, okay? No, I'm not gonna give you my fractured take on relationships and politics and hand jobs. Tonight, I'm gonna speak from the heart. Just 15 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, I was at the bar talking to a friend. And I generously offered to buy this person a drink. And do you know what this person said to me? No. He said, "No thanks. I don't drink." And for a brief, horrifying moment, I wondered what country I was in. Was I still in America? A country founded on the bedrock principles of life, liberty, justice, and drinking 37 beers in the backyard wearing nothing but a tank top on a Sunday afternoon? Was I still in the land that I called home? What is it? What is this darkness that resides within our souls that causes some of us to occasionally turn down a free drink when it's offered to us? To turn down a drink offered by a friend who had to get his booze money from the money tree just 4 hours ago, suffering the ridiculous markup rates because he couldn't wait until Thursday. If someone offers you a drink, you better damn well accept it, right? I don't care if that drink is a beer, or a fuzzy navel, or a sex on the beach, or a red-headed slut, or even a dick-licking whore. A dick-licking whore is Kahlua and rum with a shot of wheat.
And it's also
It's not very good. It's not very good. And indeed, who are these people that don't drink? Who are they? Do they not realize that drinks get you drunk? And that being drunk is far better than the alternative? Have you ever tried not being drunk? It's bullshit! But these people live their entire lives that way. One boozeless night after the next.
You're right.
Over and over again until they die sterile, boozeless deaths. And for what? When you say no to a drink, you are turning your back on the very foundations of civilization. You are spitting and dancing on the graves of our great ancestors. who 10,000 years ago, during the worst of droughts, reached into a barrel of fermented grain, thinking that they had found precious life-giving water. But no, they had found something much, much better. And they drank it. And they drank it. And they drank it. And they said, fuck the drought, let's get naked! And they did clumsily dance and fornicate until the rains eventually came and washed away their vomit and cigarette butts.
Amen!
And during the founding and the birth of our great nation, alcohol played a starring role. Was it not George Washington who said, give me liberty, or at least 6 shots of Jägermeister?
Yeah!
Was it not Benjamin Franklin who said, surely 'tis nothing better than a stout drink, with the possible exception of 2 stout double D-cup jugs?
And McDonald said, don't call me Shirley.
And was it not Winston Churchill who said, holy shit, what was in that fucking drink I just drank? Paint thinner? Was it paint thinner?
Yes!
Fuck it, give me 3 more, we've got work to do!
Praise the Lord!
My great-great-grandfather, ladies and gentlemen, did his duty for this nation during its darkest hour, Prohibition, where he worked his fingers to the bone, flooding the speakeasies and sex parlors of America with precious, forbidden liquor. He did not care. He did not care how many miles he had to drive. He did not care how many cops he had to bribe, or how many congressmen he had to assassinate. All right? Because he believed in the power of the joy, of the freedom, of the utter self-affirmation that only comes with the excessive consumption of alcohol. But people say, oh, you shouldn't drink too much. It'll kill you.
You should suck my cock.
Yeah, that's what I say to
I'll
them.
take care of him.
Well, I would like to say to those people, if you get hit by a car tomorrow, is the last thing that flashes through your brain going to be, gosh, I really wish I hadn't gotten drunk so much? No. You'll think back on each and every experience in your short life and realize that each and every one of them would have been 15 times better if only accompanied by at least 9 beers.
Yeah! Yeah!
Especially church.
Yeah!
And so the next time someone offers to buy you a drink, you say yes, and then you drink that drink.
Drink it!
I don't care if you have to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if you don't like the taste of vodka and rum or whiskey or all of them stirred together in a fishbowl. All right? I don't care if you've been a recovering alcoholic for the last 5 years. Recovering from what?
Happiness!
Does a person need to recover from a rainbow? Or a poem? The only thing you're recovering from is the truth. And I say, no more!
No more!
And so, as an American, I say,
Can't wait.
you can take my job. You can take my house. You can take the 3 kids and move back to your mother in Pittsburgh. You can take my big screen TV, and you just repossessed my car last Thursday.